I knew all my life that I was sad. I was a sad child, and I knew something was different about me. I was sad a lot and slept a lot, but in my family we didn't talk about those things. When we had an illness, we didn't go to the doctor for it. You know, we just had to deal with things, and we treated it with 7-Up and crackers, and then you get your butt back to school. I had severe symptoms of chronic fatigue, and there were days and weeks that I couldn't seem to force myself out of the bed. I slept for 14 to 16 hours a day. The only times I was able to manage to force myself to put my feet on the floor were to get my children up and off to school. And then I would force myself back out of the bed when they would come home from school to manage to fix them a meal, and then I was right back in the bed. Uncontrollable anger, rage, frustration, just a darkness, an unimaginable darkness. Uncontrollable sobbing, voices. These are places that, you know, that I haven't been to in a really long time, so it's really hard for me to take myself back there today. I wasn't able to function as a wife. I wasn't able to function as a mother. I wasn't able to function as a human being. My whole worth was stripped away from me. When the pain outweighs the pleasure and your life becomes unacceptable, I think that's when you realize that you really have to make changes. I finally found a hospital and a doctor that I felt actually heard my voice. For the first time in my whole life, somebody heard me. The main question that he asked me was, you know, what do you feel will help you get well? I got really serious and started working on my treatment plan, and was bound and determined I was going to get my children back and get, you know, my life manageable again. I did get my children back, and that was, you know, my number one goal. Well, my number one goal was to get myself back, and I did that, and then I got my children back. So I know I'm on the right path, and that's what's most important to me.
When I met Lora, she was just, she was going through so many things personally and really didn't have a lot of hope or direction where she wanted to go. She just knew she wanted to be well. I'm going to say the most beautiful thing that I have seen with Lora is the way her family life and how the trickling effect of her getting well and finding life and finding the empowerment of who she is and finding that she is beautiful and that she has worth and that she has so much to give has changed beautifully in the dynamics of her family.
There's been a lot of trainings going on, a lot of changes have come about. We've got a broader spectrum of exactly what a peer specialist is. I've learned a lot of skills that I can use to encourage others and to just kind of see that spark of hope shine inside of them, just rejuvenates my purpose. I can look back on all of the experiences that I've had previous and know that each one of them is important and each one of them are unique because they led me to where I am today. And so I have been using the gifts that I've been given and to be with others and just meet them where they are. And sometimes that is trying because I see a lot of, you know, reminders, but at the same time, I know there's hope because here I sit today. And so I just try to listen to them most of all and let them know they're not alone. It's just amazing to me the transformations that I have seen in the peers that I work with on a daily basis. Helping others means so much to me. It is the reason that I love what I do, and I do what I love. And in helping them, it reminds me of where I desire to be. I've had several of them say, I want to do what you do, and that is the most amazing feeling, is for others to look at me and see something in me that they would like for themselves. I really believe that's what it's all about.